Welcome to Soul Streakers Cafe. I'm going to share a poem today that has been on my mind and in my life. Originally, it came through in 2019 through a process that I call poem catching. A lot of these poems I don't really feel like I wrote. It's not like I sat and I crafted them. Some of them took a little bit more thought, but some just come through and I just write as fast as I can. So for today, I'm actually sharing a reflection on the poem Lighthouse. So Lighthouse came through in 2019, and then I recently included it in a book, a little poetry chat book called Someone to Tell, as part of a poetry and sacred song healing workshop. And I participated in the workshop. And the poem that chose me, it really felt like it chose me because I was wanting to avoid it, but I did tackle it, was Lighthouse. So I will share the poem, I'll share the reflection, and then I will share the poem that came out of it. Dear one, please do not suffer delusion. Do not assume unwittingly that all bullies are obvious. Bullies bully regardless. Silver-haired neighbor lady chides, chastises, shames, resist. Let her build a fence. Bullies bully regardless. K through 5 classroom certified male mentor calls on hiding hand, scoffs, mimics, derides, resist, disclose your pediatric deafness. Bullies bully regardless. Middle-aged mother of middle school-aged 3 forbids, slams, shuns. Resist. Remind her childhood vulnerability is temporary. Bullies bully regardless. Elder, brother, taunts, forces, slaps. Resist. Explicate your personal sovereignty. Bullies bully regardless. Political leader devises, divides, destroys. Resist. Require duty. Bullies bully regardless. Inside, mind, doubts, discourages, despairs. Resist, heartlight the way forward. Remember, please, bullies incognitos exist. Recognize, protect, forgive. Be a light incognito to yourself and the world. Like a lighthouse, preach not, yet shine unapologetically. Hang on, hurricane lantern. Hang in there, my love. So this is the poem that called to me during the workshop. And I'm the only one that chose this poem. So as part of the Someone to Tell chat book that I created, there are reflection questions. So what did I notice as I heard the poem titled Lighthouse, which I wrote, but yes, I reflected on it, and it was very powerful. What I noticed is that I spaced out. I found it difficult to focus. I was drawn to the word lighthouse. It caught my attention as I flipped through the book. Then I couldn't concentrate. So then I actually flipped through and I was like, oh, no, not this poem. I'll try a different poem. No, and then I kept coming back to Lighthouse, like, okay, no, let me stay with this. What words stood out to me? Inside, mind, doubt, doubts, discourages, despairs. Resist, heartlight the way forward. What images moved me? The image of the lighthouse, the light in the dark, orientation and direction in fogginess and confusion. protection, and warning. And also the fact that the lighthouse itself will not change course. It has a job to do, and so ships need to change course. And so all of this was like really reflecting where I was at. I was uncertain about offering this workshop. It was the first of its kind that I offered. Definitely will do it again. Uh, and this orienting, navigating, like, what am I doing? Things are foggy, and like, how is this all going to work? Um, but also protection and warning, like, pay attention. How does this feel? Like, how does this resonate? Um, it's not the lighthouse's job to move, it's the ship's job to correct course. And is there some reason that I should be correcting course? And what direction should that be? What stirred inside of me? Well, frozenness and brain fog is what stirred inside of me when I went to start reflecting on this poem in this poetry and sacred song healing workshop. What do I want to know more about? What does heart light the way forward look like for me at this stage in my life? Today, this workshop, um, heart light, it's like shedding light on what's needed. What is my very next step? What is my very next step? Um, what, so, yeah, and so heart lighting the way forward for me at this time, and especially when I was doing this reflection, was it means vulnerability. It means asking permission. It means navigating personal authenticity and community contribution. It means all of those things. So then the last of the reflection questions is, what words want to come through me? And so this is what came through. It's a whole nother poem. Lighthouse. A reflection on Lighthouse. Oh, Lighthouse, where are you? Why haven't you come for me? Why aren't you showing me the way? Oh, dear one, don't look for me out there. Look for me in here. Don't ask me to shed light out there. Expect me to shed light in here. Your journey is not out there. It's in here. Dear one, come, look inside. It's safe, I promise. Wow, that was so stunning. That was so stunning to me, even as it was coming through. And then as I read it to the group as like the facilitator of the workshop, I shared just like anybody else would share, and I read it, and it was just stunning. Dear one, come, look inside. It's safe, I promise. Um, yes, and then most recently, this past week, I went for a hike to what is basically my sit spot in nature. It's a spring at the top of a mountain. Just the water comes out of the mountain, and some long time ago, somebody put a metal tube in so the water comes out, and it's just water I drink straight from nature. And I go there and I take water from down below here, and I take it up there and I offer it. And it's turned into quite a sweet relationship over these last many years, I would say. Um, yeah, probably since about almost 10 years now, almost 10 years. Um, so this last time that I went to be with the spring, I decided to read a poem. Actually, my soulpreneur coach, Barbara Doan of Find Your Frolic, invited me to share a poem with a being in nature, and so that's what I did this day. And the final reflection came from the spring herself, and it came in the form of after I shared the poem, Lighthouse. It came in the form of images, and the images indicated that life is like an iceberg. um, only a fraction of it is seen, and that we can trust the support of the unseen, the whole rest of that iceberg of life. We can trust that. Um, and part of discovering that iceberg of life is the looking inside, the meditating, the contemplation, the self reflection, the having the courage to change habits, to challenge assumptions, to create things that haven't existed before, and to put them out in the world, and to see how it goes, and to see how it feels, to see how it resonates, and paying attention to the lighthouse to change course, to refine, um, to create new things. So, anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this reflection on Lighthouse. Certainly, I enjoyed being able to share the poetry with you, and I'm wishing you a beautiful day. Thanks.